Welcome back, guys. My name is Buck Whitaker, and today we're talking about how the Amish stay warm without gas or electricity, even when it's freezing outside. Instead of heating the whole house, they focus on warming up just the spaces they use the most. But here's the real shocker. Some of these tricks work better than central heating. Tune in, because what I'm about to reveal next will change how you survive winter forever. Number 1. Catch that sun, nature's free heat. The sun's like a giant free heater in the sky, and smart folks know how to soak up every bit of warmth it gives. Start by figuring out which windows in your home face south. These are your golden spots for catching that free heat. When the sun comes up, throw open those curtains and let the sunshine pour in. As the sun moves, follow it by opening up more windows on the south side. But when night falls, will the warmth stay, or will the cold take over? Dark-colored things like blankets, rugs, or even a pile of bricks near those windows will drink up the sun's warmth all day long. Later, when the sun goes down, they'll slowly let that heat back into the room. The trick is to trap all that goodness inside, so as soon as the sun dips, slam those curtains shut. Thick ones work best, but anything is better than nothing. If you've got bushes or trees blocking the sun from hitting your windows, trim them back so you can get the most out of that free warmth. Adding a layer of clear plastic to the windows can also help keep the warm air inside where it belongs. The right clothes can keep you warm without turning up the heat. Number 2. Layer up like a pro. Wearing the right clothes inside can make a huge difference, and the trick is layering the smart way. Start with a snug base layer. Tight-fitting shirts and leggings work best. These trap body heat close to your skin. Cotton is great because it keeps you dry while still being warm. Next, add a looser middle layer that traps pockets of air for insulation. A long-sleeve shirt and a vest are a good combo to keep your core warm. The last layer should be something bigger, like a thick sweater or jacket to stop cold air from sneaking in. Keep moving throughout the day. If you get too hot while doing chores, shed a layer. When you sit down, add it back. This way you stay comfy without ever touching a thermostat. Thick wool socks, lined slippers, and a warm hat indoors can make a big difference in staying toasty without extra heat. Warm up the spaces you use instead of wasting heat everywhere. Number 3. Heat the spot, not the house. Instead of trying to heat up your whole place, focus on keeping warm in just the areas where you actually spend time. Close off rooms you're not using. A simple door shut tight can make a difference of several degrees. If you have a smaller room, consider setting up a cozy corner in there for the coldest months. Less space to heat means less energy wasted. Move your furniture to take advantage of natural heat. Push couches and chairs away from drafty windows and against inner walls. Arrange your seating so everyone's huddled in a warm zone together. Cook during the coldest parts of the day to get that extra kitchen heat working for you. At night, make your bedroom the warmest place in the house so you sleep like a baby. Laying down thick rugs on floors, especially over tile or hardwood, will help keep that cold from seeping up from below. Cold air sneaks in through small gaps, but you can stop it. Number 4. Block those sneaky drafts. Cold air loves to creep in through little gaps, but you can stop it. A windy day is the best time to hunt down drafts. Light a candle and move it around windows and doors. If the flame flickers, you've got a draft that needs fixing. Old towels, rolled up newspapers, or even thick socks can be shoved into gaps under doors. Press blankets into window frames, and if it gets really cold, cover entire windows with thick fabric at night. Check the weather stripping on your doors. If you can see daylight through the cracks, you're losing heat. Plug up those gaps, and you'll feel the difference instantly. If you're looking for a longer-term fix, invest in draft stoppers, add heavy-duty door sweeps, or use caulk to seal up cracks. Even something as simple as bubble wrap on windows can act as insulation, keeping heat where it belongs. Moving around can warm you up better than any blanket. Number 5. Move around to stay warm. The best way to heat up fast? Get moving. Start the day by making your bed, sweeping the floor, or stacking some firewood. Anything that gets the blood flowing will warm you up. Plan your day so you switch between sitting and doing chores. The more you move, the toastier you'll feel. Make small changes to force more movement. Number 6. Wool garment system. Investment in lasting warmth. The Amish know wool is worth every penny. A few key wool pieces can last decades and keep you warmer than dozens of synthetic garments. Start with one good wool sweater. Look for pure wool, not blends. Check thrift stores and estate sales for affordable options. Add a wool vest next. It's your core's best friend. The Amish layer wool vests under work clothes, keeping their core warm while arms stay free for movement. 2 pairs of wool socks complete your basic kit. Choose different weights. Thick for extreme cold, medium for daily wear. These pieces might cost more up front, but proper care makes them last years. Hand wash in cool water, reshape while damp, and store with cedar blocks to prevent moths. Consider this. One $50 wool sweater giving you 10 years of warmth costs just $5 per year. Number 7. Heavy curtain implementation. Window warriors. The Amish use heavy curtains as portable walls, creating instant insulation where needed. Look for thick lined curtains at clearance sales or make your own from wool blankets. Focus on windows where you feel drafts first, usually north-facing or largest windows. Install curtain rods slightly wider than your windows, allowing curtains to wrap around the edges. Mount them close to the ceiling and let them touch the floor, creating a complete seal. Use magnetic strips or hook and loop tape on the sides to hold curtains against walls, eliminating air gaps. During extreme cold, layer curtains. A sheer inner layer lets in light while the heavy outer layer adds insulation. This system costs $20-40 per window, but can reduce heat loss by up to 25% in older homes. Number 8. DIY. Draft blockers. Permanent solutions. While free temporary draft blockers work, investing in permanent solutions pays off quickly. Create professional-grade door sweeps using heavy-duty fabric and rice or sand as weights. Make them slightly longer than your doors for complete coverage. For windows, invest in weather stripping tape and clear caulk. The Amish principles of thoroughness apply here. Seal every gap no matter how small. Create corner draft blockers using triangular fabric tubes filled with buckwheat hulls, which conform perfectly to window corners. Most materials cost under $30 total and will last several seasons. Focus on your most used rooms first, expanding your draft blocking system as budget allows. Number 9. Heat-retaining floor covers. Ground-up warmth. Cold floors can make a warm room feel chilly. The Amish layer their floors strategically, and you can too. Start with one good wool rug in your main sitting area. Look for dense, tight weaves that trap air and provide insulation. Layer smaller rugs in high-traffic areas. By your bed, in front of sinks, near doorways. Natural fibers like wool and cotton work best. Even inexpensive cotton rugs help. Layer them over cardboard for extra insulation. You might spend $50-100 initially, but quality floor coverings last years and make a noticeable difference in how warm a room feels. Plus, they protect your floors and reduce noise. Number 10. Bed warming techniques. Sleep investment. The Amish master bedroom warmth without electricity. Invest in wool blankets. One good wool blanket equals 3 synthetic ones for warmth. Look for pure wool at estate sales or military surplus stores for the best value. Create a layered bed system. Cotton sheet, wool blanket, quilt, then comforter. Add a wool mattress pad underneath. It's worth the investment for years of cozy nights. Use hot water bottles strategically. 2 good quality rubber bottles last year's with proper care. Most of these items cost under $100 total and last decades with care. The Amish say a warm night's sleep is priceless, and they're right. Better sleep means better health and more energy for daily tasks. Now that we've covered methods requiring small investments, let's explore how the Amish use readily available natural materials to create powerful heating solutions that work just as well today as they did generations ago. Number 11. Rice heating packs. Nature's hot water bottle. The Amish have long used grain-filled warmers, and rice makes the perfect modern adaptation. Take cotton fabric. Old pillowcases work perfectly, and create sealed pouches filled with plain white rice. Make several sizes, small for pockets, medium for your neck, and large for your bed. Heat these in the microwave for 2-3 minutes and they'll stay warm for hours. Add dried lavender or rosemary for aromatherapy benefits. 1 pound of rice costs about $1 and the warmers last for months. Make several, you'll want them everywhere once you start using them. Number 12. Stone heat storage. Earth's radiators. The Amish mastered using stones for heat storage. Choose flat, dark stones about 6-8 inches across. River rocks work best, but any dense stone will do. Clean thoroughly, then warm them near your heat source. Wood stove, sunny window, or even in the oven. Wrap heated stones in wool cloths and place them under blankets, at your feet, or on cold windowsills. They release heat slowly for hours. The initial collection takes time, but the stones are free and last forever. Just avoid porous rocks, which can contain water and crack when heated. Number 13. Traditional hot water bottle. Simple sophistication. While technically not just natural materials, hot water bottles are a staple of Amish winter comfort. Invest in 2 good quality rubber bottles with secure caps. Fill with hot, not boiling water and wrap in wool socks or thin towels. Place them in your bed 15 minutes before sleeping, then move them to your feet when you get in. In the morning, the still warm water can be used for plants. 2 quality bottles cost about $20 total and last year's with proper care. Number 14. Natural fiber insulation. Wool, cotton, and straw. The Amish understand the insulating power of natural fibers. Layer wool batting between blankets to create instant quilts. Stuff cotton into door and window gaps. Even clean, dry straw works well in draft dodgers or as temporary insulation in unused rooms. These materials breathe naturally while trapping air, creating effective insulation. Start collecting wool scraps and cotton batting from old pillows. Most materials can be found for free or very cheap at thrift stores and yard sales. Number 15. Wool sock strategy. Happy feet, warm body. The Amish know warm feet mean a warm body. Invest in 3 pairs of real wool socks. Thin ones for daily wear, medium for cold days, and thick for extreme cold. Layer them strategically. Thin cotton sock under wool for maximum warmth. Care for them properly. Hand wash, reshape while damp, dry away from direct heat. Good wool socks cost $10-15 per pair, but last year's. Keep 1 pair just for sleeping. Warm feet at night help your whole body stay cozy. Beyond natural materials, the Amish have mastered the art of arranging and optimizing spaces to trap and maintain heat. These next methods show you how to make every square foot work in your favor. Number 16. Room sealing techniques. Creating heat zones. The Amish approach: rooms like ships. Every leak costs precious heat. Start in your most used room and seal it completely. Use rope caulk around window frames. It's removable and leaves no damage. The key is working methodically, sealing 1 small section at a time until you've covered every possible leak point. Check electrical outlets on exterior walls. Pre-cut insulation pads cost pennies and prevent significant heat loss. Most people don't realize that a single unsealed outlet can leak as much air as a small hole in the wall. Focus on transition points, where walls meet ceilings, where pipes enter rooms, around light fixtures. Use natural materials for sealing where possible. The Amish traditionally use wool, cotton, or even dried grass to fill larger gaps before sealing them with more permanent materials. In modern homes, expanding foam works well for permanent fixes, while removable clay-based sealants are perfect for seasonal solutions. Number 17. Heat circulation systems. Natural airflow. The Amish understand heat rises, and they use this principle effectively. Position furniture to create natural air circulation paths. Place low-back chairs near cooler walls. Taller furniture along warm interior walls. This creates a natural convection current, pulling cool air up and pushing warm air back down. Traditional Amish homes feature deliberate furniture arrangement that might look odd to modern eyes but serves a crucial purpose. They position beds and seating areas away from exterior walls, creating a buffer zone that protects against cold. Heavy furniture like wardrobes and bookcases are placed against exterior walls to add an extra layer of insulation. Use ceiling fan paddle direction strategically. Clockwise in winter pushes warm air down without creating a cooling breeze. Set your fan to the lowest possible speed. You want to move air gently without feeling a breeze. If you have stairs, leave doors open at top and bottom to create a natural heat chimney, moving warm air upstairs. Number 18. Window insulation. Methods. Light without loss. Windows can be your biggest heat thieves, but the Amish have solutions beyond curtains. Create removable window inserts using bubble wrap. Spray windows with water. Apply bubble wrap bubble side against glass. The air pockets provide surprising insulation while still letting in light. This modern adaptation of an old Amish principle can reduce heat loss by up to 40%. For rarely opened windows, use shrink plastic inside the frame. The key is installing the plastic on the inside of your home, creating a still air pocket between the plastic and the window. For frequently used windows, make removable frames from wood strips and clear plastic sheeting. Consider creating seasonal window quilts for extreme weather. These insulated curtains, based on traditional Amish designs, can be made with multiple layers of fabric with wool or cotton batting between them. Hang them from strong curtain rods that hold the quilts tightly against the wall above windows. Number 19. Door. Heat preservation. Threshold management. Doors are like holes in your home's heat envelope. Install door sweeps on all exterior doors. Brush-style ones last longest and work better than rubber, which can stiffen in cold weather. The Amish traditionally used leather strips, which you can still use for an effective, long-lasting solution. Create fabric door snakes filled with sand for interior doors, especially for rooms you want to keep cooler. The Amish innovation here was using different weights of filling heavier sand at the ends to prevent movement. Lighter materials in the middle for flexibility. Add foam tape to door frames where they meet the door. This invisible barrier stops drafts without affecting door operation. For unused doors, consider temporary sealing with removable weather stripping tape during the coldest months. Just remember to maintain adequate exits for safety. Number 20. Ceiling heat recovery. Top-down warmth. Heat naturally collects near ceilings, but the Amish have ways to reclaim it. Install small shelves about 18 inches below the ceiling on interior walls. These break up the warm air layer, pushing heat back into the living space. In two-story homes, create heat transfer vents between floors using existing wall cavities. Use ceiling fans on lowest setting to gently push warm air down without creating a cooling effect. Position tall houseplants along walls. They create gentle air movement that helps distribute heat while adding humidity. Consider installing small deflectors on heating vents to direct warm air along walls rather than straight up. This follows the Amish principle of working with natural airflow patterns rather than against them. Traditional Amish methods. Now we come to the heart of Amish wisdom. Their most traditional and time-tested methods that have kept families warm through countless winters without modern conveniences. These techniques represent generations of practical experience and community knowledge. Number 21. Simple candle heating. The light that warms. The Amish understanding of candle heat goes far beyond simple illumination. They've developed sophisticated systems using multiple candles and clay pots to create effective room heaters. Start with a sturdy metal tray as your base. Safety is paramount in this method. Place 4 thick beeswax candles. They burn longer and cleaner than paraffin in a triangle or square formation. The key innovation comes from positioning. Place the candles under an inverted clay pot with drainage holes, elevated slightly for airflow. The pot acts as a heat sink, absorbing and radiating warmth evenly. Some Amish families create tiered systems with multiple pots of decreasing sizes, maximizing heat distribution. Remember to never leave candles unattended and keep them away from drafts and flammable materials. Position your candle heater where it can warm people directly, under a desk or near a reading chair. A well-maintained candle heating system can raise the temperature in a small area by several degrees. Number 22. Body heat. Optimization. Community warmth. The Amish have perfected the art of using body heat efficiently through their community-centered lifestyle. They design living spaces to concentrate family activities in central areas during cold weather. The principle is simple but profound. Humans generate approximately 100 watts of heat each, and this energy can be harnessed effectively. Create a designated family area away from exterior walls. Arrange seating in a close circle rather than scattered around the room. The Amish often position their quilting frames or work tables in the center of rooms, allowing multiple people to share their natural heat while being productive. Consider rearranging sleeping arrangements during extreme cold. The Amish traditionally kept children's beds in the warmest rooms. Even pets can contribute. Allow them to sleep in human living spaces during cold nights. A typical dog or cat generates as much heat as a small space heater. Number 23. Natural humidity control. The moisture balance. The Amish understand that proper humidity makes air feel warmer. They maintain optimal moisture levels through strategic water placement and plant management. Keep shallow dishes of water near heat sources. As the water evaporates, it humidifies the air naturally. Add cinnamon sticks or cloves to the water for a pleasant scent. Houseplants play a crucial role in this system. The Amish favor hardy species that thrive in indoor winter conditions. Position plants in groups rather than scattered individually. This creates microclimates of higher humidity. Snake plants, peace lilies, and spider plants are particularly effective at increasing air moisture. Keep a kettle of water simmering on your heat source during the day. The Amish would do this on their wood stoves, but you can adapt the principle using any heat source. The key is maintaining consistent, gentle evaporation rather than rapid boiling. Number 24. Heat storage solutions. Banking warmth. The Amish mastered the art of storing heat in everyday objects. They strategically place dense materials like stones, bricks, or ceramic containers where they'll absorb heat during the day. These items slowly release warmth throughout the night. Start by collecting dark-colored stones or bricks. The denser, the better. Position these heat banks where they'll receive direct sunlight or near heat sources. The Amish often built stone walls or brick features specifically for this purpose. In modern homes, you can create similar effects using ceramic tiles or containers filled with water. Create heat shelves near your ceiling. Warm air rises, and the stored heat in objects placed high will radiate downward as the room cools. The Amish would often store their root vegetables on high shelves, combining food storage with heat retention. Number 25. Traditional bedding methods. Layered night warmth. The Amish approach to bedding is a masterclass in heat retention. They use multiple thin layers rather than one thick blanket, creating insulating air pockets between each layer. Start with a wool mattress pad. This provides base insulation from the bottom up. Layer cotton sheets, wool blankets, and quilts in ascending weight order. The real secret lies in bed preparation. An hour before sleep, place hot stones or water bottles between the layers. The Amish would use heated bricks wrapped in cloth. This pre-warming creates a microclimate that lasts through the night. Position heavier quilts at the foot of the bed where feet need extra warmth. Use bed curtains if possible. Even simple fabric panels hung around the bed create an additional barrier against drafts. The Amish often built their beds into corners, using the walls as natural windbreaks. In modern homes, position beds away from windows and exterior walls to achieve the same effect. These 25 Amish-inspired methods show that staying warm doesn't require modern heating or big bills. From simple clothing layers to clever space management, there's a solution for everyone. Let me know in the comments which method you'll try first and what warming tricks you're already using.